Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to My Zone Online School. I am Teacher Hartung. Our theme for this week is safety measures. Now, before we start with our lesson, we have to sanitize. Right, please make sure that you put a generous amount of sanitizer on your hands to get rid of all the germs. Our lesson for today will be about reading comprehension, problem solving, and regular verbs. For today's lesson, boys and girls, we are going to start on page 9 in your booklets. Right, you will see on page 9, there is a little story and then there are a few questions. First, we have to read through the story and see what it is all about. The heading of the story is Say No. Let's read through the story. One day, Fred and his two friends were standing at the corner of the street. They were talking about their swimming class. A strange man came walking up to them. "Can you tell me where Abba Street is?" he asked in a friendly manner. Joshua immediately started to explain. "You walk up that road and turn right at the second street. We live in Abba Street," said Sam. "Can you show me?" asked the man. "You can ride with me. I will take you home." "Gee, thanks," said Joshua. They got into the stranger's car and they drove off. Fred felt very uneasy about what his friends had done. He didn't even know the man's name. He saw what the car looked like, but he didn't even look at the number plate. Suddenly, he felt afraid. He knew he had to tell his mother what had happened. He ran home and told his mother. Right. Now we have just read through the story once. Let's quickly look at the questions. We are going to read through all the questions together quickly. Question number 1. What did Joshua and Sam do that caused Fred to worry? Let's read it one more time. Question number 1. What did Joshua and Sam do that caused Fred to worry? Question number 2. Do you think they did the right thing? Say why or why not. One more time. Do you think they did the right thing? Say why or why not. Question number 3. Circle the prepositions. Let's read A. The boys got into the stranger's car. And B. The car was parked around the corner. Let's read number 3 one more time. Circle the prepositions. A. The boys got into the stranger's car. B. The car was parked around the corner. Right. Now, boys and girls, that we have seen the questions, let's read through the story one last time. Are we all there? Good job. The heading of the story is Say No. Now, before we go through the story, remember, boys and girls, this is a reading comprehension, so we have to understand what we are reading so that we can answer the questions. Say no. One day, Fred and his 2 friends were standing at the corner of the street. They were talking about their swimming class. A strange man came walking up to them. Can you tell me where Abba Street is? He asked in a friendly manner. Joshua immediately started to explain. You walk up that road and turn right at the 2nd street. We live in Abba Street, said Sam. Could you show me? Asked the man. You can ride with me. I will take you home. Gee, thanks, said Joshua. They got into the stranger's car and they drove off. Fred felt very uneasy about what his friends had done. He didn't even know the man's name. He saw what the car looked like, but he didn't even look at the number plate. Suddenly, he felt afraid. He knew he had to tell his mother what had happened. He ran home and told his mother. Right, now that we have read through the story and we have gone through the questions, you can go ahead and read the questions and answer them. On the page you will see you have spaces provided for your answers, so you can always go back and read the story more if you still don't understand the questions.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
In the next part of our lesson, boys and girls, we are going to do some problem solving. So for this part of the lesson, you can turn your booklets to page 10. On page 10, I am going to do number 2 with you. Okay? Are we all on page 10, number 2? Now, let's quickly read what is asked at number 2. The problem for number 2 is Mary picked 88 flowers and her friend picked 71 flowers. How many more flowers did Mary pick? Let's quickly read it one more time. Mary picked 88 flowers and her friend picked 71 flowers. How many more flowers did Mary pick? Okay, now I have also written the problem on the board. So we have to look at how we are going to solve this problem. So in the problem it said Mary picked 88 flowers and Mary's friend picked only 71 flowers, which means Mary picked more flowers than her friend. Okay, so if we want to figure out how many more flowers Mary picked, we have to subtract. Okay, so you will see I wrote the sum on the board. So we take the 88 flowers that Mary picked, and we take the 71 flowers that her friend picked, and we subtract, or we minus 71 from 88. Okay, are you ready for us to do the sum together? Right, so let's do some subtraction. We start by subtracting this first part. So we say 8 minus 1. Can you tell me what is 8 minus 1? If you said 7, good job. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Good job, everyone. So let's continue. We take the next part. We say 8 minus 7. Are we all together? 8 minus 7. So if we take 7 and we subtract it from 8, how much do we get? That's right, everyone. You get a 1. There we go. So, our answer for this problem will be 17. Okay, so in the question they asked, how many more flowers did Mary pick? Here we have our answer, and Mary picked 17 flowers more than what her friend picked. Good job, everyone.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
Our last lesson for the day will be about regular verbs. For this lesson, I want you to go to page 11. Right. We are going to look at simple present tense. Let's look at what we are required to do. On page 11, it says we have to look at these sentences and then we have to circle the correct verb. Okay, remember, circle the correct verb. Right, now just to recap a little bit, what is a verb? I have written it on the board here. A verb is a doing word. Okay, so when we talk about verbs, we have to look at, is this word telling us to do, or does it mean doing something? Okay. So let's quickly go back to page 11 and we look at the sentences given to us there and see if we can identify or if we can find the verbs. Let's look at number 1. It reads, I greet or greets my friend on her birthday. Now, I'm going to read this one more time. And you have to listen to which verb sounds correct. Okay, let's read it again. I'll start with the first one. I greet my friend on her birthday. Remember, listen to what it sounds like. I greet my friend on her birthday. Or I greet my friend on her birthday. So, which one sounds more correct? If you chose greet, then excellent. the right word for number 1 will be greet. So the sentence will read, I greet my friend on her birthday. Okay. Now, boys and girls, you also have to look at your noun. So in this case, it says I. We are still at number 1. It says I. So when it says I, it means it is single. It is singular, which means the word greet will fit with the singular form. Okay. Now, let's do another one together. Let's look at number 6. Are we all at number 6? Wonderful. Let's read number 6 and see which verb fits best. Children usually want to eat chocolates, or children usually wants to eat chocolates. Okay? Remember, you have to listen to which one sounds more correct. I will read it one more time. Children usually want to eat chocolates, or children usually wants to eat chocolates. Right. Now, if you chose the first one, which is children usually want to eat chocolates, does that sound right? Or children usually want to eat chocolates? Which one do you think sounds more correct? If you said children usually want to eat chocolates, you are right. Now, you have to go back to all the other sentences and find the correct verb. And once you have found the correct verb, you have to circle it. Okay? In the next part at the bottom of the page, it reads or it states, write a sentence with the following words. Now, I have written one sentence for you already. I took the first word run and I wrote a sentence for you. So here it says, they run all day. Okay, they run all day. So you can now take the second word, which is runs, and make your own sentence. Remember, grade 3s, if you have difficulty doing the words or finding the words, you can always ask someone for help. I will see you shortly after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Right, boys and girls, we came to the end of our lesson. Now, before we say goodbye, I want to call Zoshi to come and say goodbye with us. Now, Zoshi! Oh, hi, Zoshi! Can you all say hi to Zoshi? Zoshi is here to say goodbye with us today. So, I hope you have enjoyed our lesson today. Zoshi, did you enjoy the lesson? Absolutely. So now we are going to say goodbye. Before we go, I just want to say, please, boys and girls, remember to keep safe. Remember to sanitize all the time. If you don't have sanitizer, you can always wash your hands with water and soap. So I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Zoshi and I are going to go to the park today and have some fun. See you next time. Keep safe and take care.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.